God bless. I want to give honor to God who is the head over my life. I'm reading from Ezekiel 43. God's glory returned to the temple. I want to say this. Um, I want to thank all of the leaders. I commend them for their hard work um, on doing God's work. um, you will be greatly blessed. The only warning that I have for you to do, be careful of pagans because they are here to mislead you. They are here so that you won't focus on the real plan with the Lord. Are trying to have his leaders to do. Okay, so don't be distracted by these pagans. Just do the Lord's work, and you'll be greatly blessed because you're not only doing the Lord's work, but you're also saving the Lord's people. So I want to give that commend to a lot of the leaders that are preaching the word of God and bringing people in, bringing souls in. God bless you and keep prospering in the work that you do. Okay. So Ezekiel 43. Then the man brought me to the gate facing the east, and I saw the glory of God of Israel coming from the east. His voice was like the roar of rushing waters, and the land was radiant with his glory. The vision I saw was like the vision I had seen when he had came to destroy the city, like the vision I had seen by the Khabur River. And I fell face down. The glory of the Lord entered the temple through the gates facing east. Then the Spirit lifted me up and brought me into the inner courts, and the glory of the Lord filled the temple. While the man was standing beside me, I heard someone speaking to me from inside the temple. He said, Son of man, this is the place of my throne and the place of the soles of my feet. This is where I will live among the Israeli forever. The people of Israel will never again defile my holy name, neither they nor their kings by their prostitution and their funeral offerings for their kings at their death. When they place their threshold next to my threshold and their doorpost besides my doorpost, with only a wall between me and them, they defile my holy name by their detestable practices. So I destroy them in my anger. Now let them put away me their prostitution and funeral offering for the kings, and I will live among them forever. Okay, so I have read verses 1 through 9. Please go back and read it. But it's just showing in this verse that the glory of the Lord came back to the temple. Please make sure that you keep the glory of the Lord in the temple. We always need leaders in order to lead people to the right directions, so that their souls may be saved. So leaders play a big part in God's plan. Okay, when there's no leaders, then there's no souls getting saved. Like I said before, do not let Satan distract you. Do not let these pagans distract you. Do God's will. They want you to latch on to them, to listen to them. They're trying to invade God's temple. So, in everything that you do, leaders of God, make sure that you are being led by the Spirit, that you are bringing people in, um, so that you may be redeemed for the work that you have done for the Lord. Okay. So, like I said before, there are people that need to be saved. And this is why the Lord has called a high priest, which is a leader. Okay. A high priest is a leader. So they are sent to lead people to the right direction. They're not meant to have hate in their sermons, but they're meant to have love in their sermons. And when you bring the glory back, into the temple, this is what makes the Lord happy. So I want to commend the leaders right now, okay, for bringing the glory back to the Lord. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do it today because I believe that leaders should be appreciated. Okay, so if you would go back to Ezekiel 43, verses 1 through 9. The subject is God's glory returns to the temple. God bless.